You're listening to the Trade Show Insights Podcast, Season 20, Episode 8. I'm your host and exhibit marketing strategist, Marlis Arnold, bringing you tools to improve your exhibit results. Today's episode, brought to you by the Exhibit Marketers Cafe, is for two kinds of people: those who run trade shows and the marketers who exhibit at them. No matter which one you are, we've got a shared playbook for you to implement at your upcoming shows. Today, we're talking about 3 paradigm shifts that can help both exhibitors and show organizers achieve better quality leads, fewer headaches, and clearer proof of value. Let's start with the number one gripe that I hear. We didn't get enough leads. Exhibitors say it, organizers dread hearing it, so here are a few smart plays to overcome it. Fix the traffic problem. Sell outcomes, not square footage. For organizers, when exhibitors complain about traffic, they're not typically wanting different real estate. What they really want are quality connections with the right people. So why not build a menu of outcome-focused options? Targeted pre-show outreach to attendees who match their ideal profile, a sponsored session that positions the exhibitor as a thought leader, or an invite-only meetup with qualified buyers. Exhibitors, don't assume a discount or relocated booth will fix your results. If an organizer offers an outcome-focused booth enhancement package, think of it as buying quality meetings instead of logos splashed all over the show. Ask for attendee profiles and expected outcomes before you commit. Here's a quick tip. Test one new strategy for your next show. Offer 3 packages of outcome-based options to a handful of pre-selected exhibitors, then track lead quality, not just head count, and use that data to offer the program to a wider audience. Make ROI obvious. Share data that actually proves value. Exhibitors don't ultimately care about attendance numbers. They care about whether the show delivered the right buyers and sales conversations. Organizers, your renewals will flatline if exhibitors can't show results. So stop leaning on the total attendance count. Offer standardized lead capture plus a clear post-show report that tracks booth visits and content engagement. Then offer an upgrade like behavior scoring or session attendance breakdowns for an extra fee. Exhibitors, request reports that show who engaged with you and how. A simple list of scanned leads is just the beginning, but the real value is in tracking behavior. Which prospects spent more time at your booth, engaged with your sponsored activity, or attended your session? That's the kind of concrete data that convinces your CFO. Here's a quick tip. Start small. Expand the basic lead capture function with a 1-page post-show report. Offer premium analytics options to show the higher ROI that those insights create. Educate on logistics. Fewer surprises, less time and money wasted. Logistics are a huge source of complaints. Confusing rules, surprise fees, and vendor chaos. But you don't have to reinvent the wheel to reduce this friction. Organizers, create a short checklist, host a what to expect webinar for first-timers, and publish a timeline of vendor deadlines for early bird pricing. These tools help reduce the number of support tickets and make exhibitors feel supported. Exhibitors, use all the resources that your organizer provides. Watch the webinar, follow the checklist, and take advantage of those early deadlines. Education reduces costly mistakes. Here's a quick tip. Record the webinar and make it easy to find in the exhibitor portal. That one step alone helps exhibitors make smarter choices and feel supported. And if you want assistance hosting this kind of webinar, reach out to me. My clients often find it's one of their most used tools, and not just for first-time exhibitors. So where do you start? Organizers, pick a single complaint you hear the most regarding traffic, ROI, or logistics. Design one clear offer that solves the problem. Then test with a handful of exhibitors. Measure outcomes that matter to them beyond impressions, meetings, engagement scores, follow-up conversions. Now use those results to build a case study and scale the offer for more exhibitors next year. Exhibitors, request a sample ROI report for a paid sponsorship strategy from your organizer. And if you see an outcome-focused option, try it and compare your results to previous years. Decide on a few basic metrics to track, for example, the number of qualified meetings or % of follow-ups that convert to sales conversations. And for show organizers, if you want a complete playbook with ideas you can use immediately, grab my new ebook, Turn Exhibitor Complaints into Your Competitive Advantage. It lays out a step-by-step system so you can move from reactive problem solving to revenue-generating solutions. You'll find a link for that free ebook in this episode's show notes on TSI20.8. If you enjoyed today's episode and would like more, you can subscribe to the Trade Show Insights podcast and automatically receive future episodes on your chosen device. Simply search for Trade Show Insights in Apple, Spotify, or virtually anywhere else that podcasts are found, then click the subscribe button. Trade Show Insights is protected by the Creative Commons copyright license. You may feel free to share this recording with colleagues or embed it on your own blog as long as it's shared in its entirety and is not used for commercial purposes. To learn more, please see the link in the sidebar of the show notes at tradeshowinsights.com. Well, that's it for this episode of Trade Show Insights. Be sure to check out our show notes and archives at tradeshowinsights.com. You can also connect with me using the social media links or the contact page on the site. I'm Marlis Arnold. Thanks for listening, and be sure to join us next time for more tools to improve your exhibit results.